Alright, so video kind of cut off there, but this expanding on what we just talked about. I just hit a shot, it was picked nice and clean, it spun a lot, and there was never a chance that I was going to thin it or chunk it because I was coming in from in here. I was never hitting the ground. Before, you were coming up here, getting disconnected and swiping across it and taking divots like you see there, which is okay maybe on a huge flop shot or something like that, but basic chip, I never want to see anything coming out of the ground unless you're on like an uphill lie or something. We're on a downhill lie here, so that's even worse. But so what I did was I just took it back, stayed connected, rotated a little bit, and it was picked nice and clean. I want to see you try to do this here. It may feel weird, but really you're going to be using the bounce, which is no conscious thought there. It's just going to happen as a result, as opposed to swiping down into it and taking a divot. I hit that one okay just because I adjusted, but from there you're either going to chunk it or you're going to thin it. A lot of things can happen unless you're just having a great day chipping. So I want to see you try this. I know I just explained it all to you, but I want you to run it back to me so I know exactly what you're talking about. From the beginning, setup was actually good. I really like the setup. You're a good golfer, you know how to set up. But so now walk me through what you're going to think about.
Yeah, I think before I was taking it outside and getting disconnected, especially like under here.
Just like your full swing,
Just like my full swing, and I was kind of swiping across it and having to use my wrist a lot.
Yeah.
And I think, like I said before, I was hitting a lot of shots inconsistent. I think that was due to my wrist movement and being disconnected. But now I'm going to really focus on rotating and staying connected and being together.
Yeah.
In one fluid motion. I think that helped me land solid contact, and even there I didn't take a divot. That's one telltale sign that I wasn't necessarily doing the right thing here.
All right, and the huge thing for me is I kind of want you to feel like your the left edge of your bicep is kind of, especially of your right bicep, is staying connected to your chest throughout the entire time. Like that. That's beautiful. And let's throw something else in here. I mentioned I want you to follow through kind of right at that target. Your follow through ended up way left of your target. It's almost going to feel like you're drawing this chip. And we'll talk about it later, but you could still literally hit this up and down out of a trash can, but this one might go a little low since you're not used to it. So let's see it here. See how that's popped up and how much spin that had? Literally it's gonna go in the hole, but it just popped up. You had to do no work, spun a lot. You can do a lot of things to it. You can hit it low, you can hit it high. Let's just see one more standard one, and then in a few minutes here we'll get into how to flop it and hit it low. Because that was great. I bet that felt a lot better too.
Oh, 100%.
Nice. Look at how softly that's landing on the green.
Yeah, that's good.
And this is obviously a speedy chip too. You literally almost hold it again. We take that every time. So, all right, next session we'll get into what to do with it and not just a standard pitch. So good job.
Cool, thanks.